My name is Olivia, and here's my story. I was born in a small village on the edge of an ancient forest, where no one dared to venture after dark. The villagers always spoke of Marilla, an ancient creature who hunted souls, but I never believed in their stories. I had always thought they were just tales to scare children. One night, determined to prove them wrong, I set out into the forest alone. At first, everything seemed normal. The moon hung high, casting a pale light through the thick canopy. But as I moved deeper, the air grew cold, and an unsettling silence took over. No wind, no rustling leaves. Just silence. My heart began to race, but I kept moving forward. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream shattered the stillness. It echoed from somewhere deep in the woods. I froze, every instinct telling me to turn back, but I couldn't. I had come too far. As I pressed on, something shifted in the shadows. The trees twisted unnaturally, their roots seeming to reach out, almost alive. Then I saw her. Emerging from the tangled roots was Marilla. Her face was a nightmare, a decaying mask of bone and rotting flesh. Her eyes, glowing a sickly green, locked onto mine, and I felt my legs go weak. My breath hitched in my throat. She was real. The stories were true. I stumbled backward, but the roots beneath me seemed to move, tangling around my ankles, pulling me toward her. Her voice, a guttural hiss, echoed in my head. "Your soul will be mine." I struggled, clawing at the ground, trying to free myself. But the more I fought, the tighter the roots held me. Marilla's hand, cold and skeletal, reached out, her fingers grazing my skin. My body went numb. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. I could only watch as she pulled me closer, her eyes burning into mine. My mind screamed for help, but no sound escaped my lips. The closer she got, the darker the forest became, as if she was drawing life from everything around us. Her mouth opened, revealing rows of sharp, jagged teeth, and I knew this was the end. With a final, breathless gasp, her hand closed around my throat. My vision blurred as I felt the life drain from my body, my soul being torn away, pulled into the endless void of Marilla's cursed existence. I was lost, just another forgotten soul, trapped in the depths of the forest. And now, the village would tell my story too, a warning to others. But no one would believe it until it was too late. They say on quiet nights, if you listen closely, you can still hear my screams echoing through the trees.
Just like the ones before me, I became part of the legend, another soul in Marilla's collection.